Hello and welcome back to Arcadia with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So now we will begin the long trek over to Ixa'taka. And I do mean it is a long trek because we have to make our way through a huge sea of whirlwinds. Seriously. So, firstly I want to go through the stone reef once again, though this time the thing, and we can see the moon there. Well, where we are heading is towards, I believe, the southwest for the moment, anyway. No, maybe not. Yes, the southwest, so yeah. We will run into many enemies here. And then head duly west towards... Actually, no, straight south, sorry. Towards the Sea of Whirlwinds here. So yeah, and you do not want to go into any of the whirlwinds. And you will fight a lot of enemies here as well. So, we have a bunch of these weird fish-like enemies, which is weird, but yeah. Can we use any other spells other than Pyre? No? Well, never mind then. Let's use Pyre on these guys because they are annoying. And, yeah, we will fight many enemies here. One of them seems to be resistant to fire, so yeah. And what are these enemies called? Well, I guess we won't know now. So yeah. And the annoying thing about these fish bird thingies is that they will use Eternity on you. I did mention this in the previous episode. Eternity can kill a character. And if you do not have the equivalent of pretty much a recovery item for killing a character, then you're probably screwed here. I know I did get a reselling box from one of the enemies in the thing. Also, these are the Asbeths. I guess we have seen them before, but this is the first time we've seen them using Eternity on screen, so yeah. So I think it is time to use another Pyre spell with Fina. Very nice. And I will actually use a reselling crystal or whatever on or whatever I have left in my inventory in order to revive Drachma after that, because, well, we don't want him getting further behind. We already had Fina lagging behind in terms of levels earlier, so don't want that. So, with that said, I think we should go to our items and see if we have anything that will revive. Either that or we can just use a few Sacred Crystals. Yes, because unlike in some other RPGs, apparently if you do die in battle, you are revived with 1 HP after that. So, how do we get through the South Ocean? Because of those gigantic whirlwinds around the area. Seriously. And also, apparently there's a strong crosswind that will blow you off. And yes, this has flummoxed me in the past. So yeah. Fair point. Well, isn't that like with many RPGs? Yeah, I hear you there, Drachma. So yeah, think of it akin to the Cerulean Tunnel from Wild Arms 4. Oh yes, where you couldn't save at all. So basically we have to avoid the whirlwinds at any cost, because they could, send us in the wrong direction. And indeed, we don't want that. So we want to move through here carefully. Throughout here we will run into many enemies, such as the Gravers. I believe we will be fighting them now. Let's see. Yep, the Gravers. If you thought the Asbeths were annoying, oh boy! The Gravers are a lot worse, and I do mean a lot worse, because they know the ultimate form of the Eternity spell, Eternum. And Eternum has a much better chance of killing a character than Eternity does. Probably why they're called Gravers. Oh boy. No, I do not want, I can't even speak now. I don't want Vice physically attacking the Gravers either. We also have these red loopers, which, well, if we can kill them, we can get a load of money from them. But I'm not going to hold out much hope there. So let's use a Pyre spell before they use Eternum. So yeah, thankfully we are going to be coming upon another town once we get through the South Ocean. And indeed we can buy more Sacred Crystals there. So yeah, apparently this looper is apparently trying to use magic and it failed. Yeah, sorry. Well, they've got more balls, I guess, the Loopaloons, I guess they're called. So yeah, can we get them with the thing there? I don't know. Okay, what about you? Yep, you took down the looper. Well done there, Vice. Well done. And what are you celebrating? Oh, I guess it was a team effort. But I thought you were more of a loner there, Drachma. Well, never mind. Let's actually go further on. Yeah, we have not seen Eternum. I believe I run into a bunch of more Gravers in the next battle. And indeed, yeah. If you want to know why the Little Jack is going so slow, it is because of the crosswind. Yes, the crosswind is very, very annoying indeed, which is why Drachma warned us about that. The one thing I will say about South Ocean, you can get a fair amount of level grinding done here at this stage in the game. If you do have enough money to buy Sacred Crystals, then it is worth your time, I guess. But for me personally, I don't like going through here with the strong crosswind and everything, so yeah. So you have to play it careful here. And also not going to any of the whirlwinds, obviously. What's weird is that when you go into battle, the sky is actually quite blue. It's not really stormy at all. Unlike when we see it there. So, yeah. So, let's see. That one's running. Of course, the Loopaloons can't always get that. Okay, that Graver's using Eternum. Oh boy, yeah, you will get to see Eternum there. Yeah, think of it akin to 1,000 needles from the Cactuar or something like that. That's what it reminds me of, 1,000 needles. Except you can't, well, you can use Eternum as an ability, what am I saying, but not one I will use here, seriously, because I am not a fan of instant death spells unless it is feasible. So yeah, do I have any Riesling crystals? I don't think I do. I have a Riesling box, but yeah, I may need to use that on Fina. On second thoughts, maybe I'll just yeah, I'll do it on Fina. And Crystallis, maybe. I don't think that will work. Weatherly, no. Electri, no, I don't think so. They would have to be all in a row, really, in order for that to be somewhat effective. So let's try Electri on the others, because they are in a row, so I can damage them. They do seem to be resistant to electricity, however, so yeah, so let's use the Riesling box. I know that's the only thing I have here. So she's back up on her feet. Very good. So yeah, Eternum, sorry, is even worse than Eterni. And as I say, ups the amount of times you can die from it compared to Eterni. What, the Knights of Cerny? No, you're thinking of Monty Python. But, that being said, yeah. Also, seemingly, any counter-attacks do seem to actually hit. Unlike with normal attacks on these annoying Gravers. Seriously, because you saw Drachma attacking them earlier, or counter-attacking them earlier, and then somehow not being able to there. Seriously, so let's use a Pyre spell with the thing, and hopefully I can land a few blows with Vice. I don't know. Moons give me bloody strength. Yeah. Or maybe not! Seriously, what's with you, Fina? That one's guarding. Thank you, Drachma! You are actually doing well here. So let's go with these guys. This is going to be a long battle, isn't it? Yes, it is. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. And go for it, Fina. Okay, that missed. And HP absorb. That is self-explanatory. It absorbs your HP. And that is annoying. Seriously. Yeah. You do right to get revenge on that annoying thingy there, Drachma. Seriously, I would as well. Stupid thing. So level up. And how far are we to Ixa'taka? Well, still quite a ways. Seriously, we are getting a little closer with these rocks. Because, yeah, if you want, you can actually look at the map, which I am going to do now. We are kind of halfway there. Still a ways to go, however. So, yeah. And the sheer amount of enemies I'll face along here is... Well, I don't want to speak about it, man. So... Yeah. Let's see... Yeah, this whole area is good with anything. Again, a little later on in the game, we will be revisiting Ixa'taka, but we won't need to worry about, dare I say, the going through the South Ocean again, at least. So at least that's something. And I'm doing my best to avoid the whirlwinds as well. I don't want to get swept away and forced into another enemy battle as well. So yeah. So, there are plenty of these rocks. Okay, things seem to be calming down here. What do we get here, then? Well, any more gravers? Yep, and some more loopers. So, yeah. So, you know the deal with these guys. So, I will see you in a moment. Okay, then, we're back. So, well, we're still here by what I like to call Lion Rock. Seriously, from far away it looked like a lion. So, with that said, let's go behind the rock. And indeed, well, things seem to be a lot calmer here. Doesn't it really? Well, it seems to be anyway, so yeah. And, oh boy, the wind's blowing me back. That's not good. I don't want that. I don't want to be blown back by the wind. So, let's see. Let's see, I might use some Sakri crystals here. Yeah, that last battle really took out on my party, seriously. And I don't really want to use too many Sakri crystals, just saying, because that can be, yeah, no, don't want to do that. So, let's see. It's still rather windy here. Yes, indeed. Now I want to turn slightly to the northwest. You can see that the whirlwinds have gone, though the crosswind is still here. So we actually are very, very close to Ixa'taka. Also, Viceler and Pires, which is nice, because there's a more... second tier fire spell in the game. So yes, and then we are finally here in Ixa'taka. That's the first platform we'll see there. So yeah, and indeed, we have made it! We have made it to Ixa'taka. Finally, I say. Seriously, it took me a lot longer than 16 minutes. I just cut out most of the battles. Is that a good thing, Ica? Yeah, how about that? Quite knowledgeable from one from, well, who doesn't know much about the world. Yeah, maybe they think it's some great god. I don't know. How many of them are poisonous, though? That's what I want to ask. Ouch! You're not helping, Vice. Ah, well, you know Vice likes to tease. Well... looks like we're very near... Well, we actually are very near a town. So, yeah. And it is quite a big one as well. And probably one of the most interesting towns in the game as well. So, I am going to save here. And indeed, I will explore the town of Arcadia in the next episode. So, I will see you then. Goodbye!